A warning for parents to pay close attention to what may seem like cold symptoms in their children. Children's of Alabama held a news conference today to give a status report on Enterovirus 68. It's a rare respiratory virus that's spreading across the country and suspected of filling the ER and doctor's offices in Alabama. It is not a new virus that's believed to be making children in Alabama and across the country sick. Enterovirus 68 has caused small isolated outbreaks before.
This that was being seen the latter half of August and the first part of September is different in terms of the scale.
Children's of Alabama pediatric infectious disease specialist Dr. David Kimberlin says the symptoms could at first look like a common cold, but the virus, also known as EVD68, makes it difficult for a child to breathe.
They're going to be noticing if their child's breathing hard, if their child's having difficulty with catching their breath, not able to complete full sentences, or if they audibly hear wheezes.
That child should be seen by a doctor because they could have Enterovirus 68. That virus has sickened hundreds of children across the Midwest. Will Corneo just got out of a Colorado hospital with EVD 68.
Well, I know I was scared. I remember thinking that I was going to die.
He was white as a ghost. Lips were blue. He was completely unconscious at that point. We weren't sure if he was going to make it.
Here in Birmingham, Children's of Alabama now has a specific molecular test to determine if what is filling the ER, intensive care, and patients' beds at their facility is indeed Enterovirus 68.
Right now, we presume that perhaps, a lot of caveats there, what we're seeing in the lab actually is Enterovirus 68.
Dr. Kimberlin says, as with any other respiratory virus, good hand washing is the best preventative step to take. With Enterovirus 68, it's really the only preventative measure you can take.
There's not a specific treatment for it. There's not an antiviral drug that kills that particular virus.
Now, I searched the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report, and I got this one. It was just released today. There are no deaths reported with the outbreaks of Enterovirus 68. You can go to WIAT.com for additional information, including the symptoms that parents should look for in their children.